I'm Leah Groves, occupational therapist at the Therapy Place, and this is
Chef, speech therapist at the Therapy Place.
What kind of goals have you worked on with children with speech therapy delays on the autism spectrum?
Yes, so like Leah said, kids on the autism spectrum, they could be really more challenged. Students who could be really nonverbal and can initiate requests or communicate their basic wants and needs. And then we have kids who need help more in the social skills area. Coming from a speech therapist, we help kids find the best modality for their communication, whether it's trying to get them to use their verbal speech, which is obviously ideal, and that's what we really do encourage. But the kids who have some difficulty with that, we help them with iPads, communicate that way, basic signs and gestures until we could help remediate the speech in that sense. So getting a kid to be able to communicate and express what they want is like the best feeling in the world, because it really empowers them to feel like you can do something, I want something, and I can let someone else know.
Therapy Place provides different kinds of therapy for all types of children that are struggling in whatever area it is. So this autism spectrum is a very large spectrum. It ranges from children that are extremely challenged, maybe not able to talk, verbalize their wants and needs, to children that are very high functioning on the spectrum, which they might be having difficulty with interpersonal, with self-care, it's getting along with peers. Pretty much the therapists at the Therapy Place really work together with occupational therapy and speech therapy. And we have a sister company, Circle Care Services, that provides behavioral and ABA therapy as well to sort of complete that full picture of helping a child move up the rung of where their baseline is, what their capabilities are, and improving them to be the best them that they could possibly be. I had a student that we were working with that was nonverbal, and he said his first word, which was mama. It was such a moment for the entire team, for his ABA therapist, for his BCBA, for his speech therapist, for his OT, where he went from not being able to communicate to being able to communicate, mommy. Where you're able to say, wow, as therapists, we're really here to support the child, and when we get to see those successes, even the little ones and the big ones, it's amazing. It's very rewarding for us. It's very rewarding for the whole entire team.
Another area of challenge that we find kids have, speech-wise, is their ability to answer questions. So many times the kids don't even understand what's expected of them. And we teach them, we go through every question word. When the question is a who, the answer is a person, and they understand that that's what it is. Then we go on to the next one. When the question is a where, the answer is going to be a place, and we put it out. We have what, we teach them what type of information goes for each type of question word. And they're all colored.
Organized in the brain.
Exactly,
Wow.
and they're all color coded.
Oh,
Because then once we have that color, we translate it through many different skills.
And then visual.
Yes, exactly.
I love that.
And then if I say a sentence, Johnny went to the store, you have to listen out for what type of information. Did you hear who information? Yeah, I heard who information. It was Johnny. Did you hear where information? Yeah, I heard that he went to a place. It was a store. And we kind of give the kids that ability to process the information, and not even necessarily do I ask them the questions, I have them ask me the questions. Who went to the store? Where did Johnny go? We build on that, making more complex sentences, paragraphs, adding in it more of the thinking type questions, like who do you know did this? Where do you think he went? You add in those thinking type of questions as you go along, and just keep building from what you have here. So everything is color coded. When you're going to go into reading a passage, students going to start reading, you color code with a marker all the who information. They really understand how to break apart a passage.